Alex Copper.
Everybody makes that mistake.
Hi, Alex Copper. How are you?
Hey, Alex.
Yeah, you know what, the phone was just ringing off.
Yes.
Hey, callers, you can call up. Number 443-5522. What is it? 3988. So call up because we got Alex Cooper in the house, and he's going to talk about everything that he does. So let's just get on the conversation about what you do first.
Full time, I'm a hairstylist.
Yes.
My niche is locks and braids. Locks and braids.
Locks and braids.
Yes.
All right. Wow. How long you been doing it?
I've been licensed cosmetologist for 8 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do locks and braids? Does it take like a long time? Do people be there for a year, not years, but long
I
time?
hope not.
Other people take a long time. I will get you shampoo, retwisted, and styled in under an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful, because I hear people tell me, oh my God, I've been in there for 2-3 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a caller. I think this is a caller for you.
Caller.
Caller, Dr. Roxanne Contee Show. Hello? Oh, shucks. What happened?
It's a call back signal.
You call back at 443-522-3988.
But yeah, about the timeliness, I actually am inventing a class where I can teach people that's in the same business as me how to make $100 an hour.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I've invented techniques, styling techniques that will get you done that head in under 60 minutes.
Wow.
So if your price parameters is at $100, you can get them out under an hour, grab a sandwich, have your next client done. You know what I mean? Clockwork.
Wow. So where's your you have a shop that you
I belong to a couple of shops. I have a
couple
shop.
of them, okay.
Yeah, I represent a shop called 50 Shades of Beauty in Delaware. I represent
I like that sound.
Supreme Clientele Barbershop in Camden. I'm also affiliated with Omni Tresses Salon in Pensacola, New Jersey.
Wow. What is your creative process like?
When it comes to hair,
Yes.
I actually pray.
Yes.
I pray to God, like, please
Well,
let me do
wonderful.
an amazing job on his head, especially if she's a new client or he's a new client. All my regulars, I got them in the bag. It's it's fun. I like when I'm challenged. I just go for it. I'm an artist, so art is just going to come out and do what it has to do. As far as creative processing with my other arts, I think I always go to prayer first.
Yes.
And then I just do it. You know what I'm saying? I just go for it.
Just go for it.
No rules.
That's
And my
wonderful.
best thing, I call it a handicap. Give me a handicap. Like, if you're my client, you say, go ahead, you're my hairstylist, go for it.
Yes.
I'm like, give me something. You want it up, you want it down, what do you want? You want a braid, no braids, no texture sleep. Give me something to work with or around, and that's where the art is born.
Yes.
Like, I always tell people when I paint, I made a whole portrait with one color. And I just used, and that color was red, and I used tints like white and black to lighten or darken my levels of red, and that would give it the dimension that you needed when you needed sun, grass, everything. You didn't need green to know that it was grass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Wow. Okay, Sharon may have some questions for you.
Yes. One of the things I wanted to ask you is, what do you think about because I know you do natural hair, when people say, oh, it's so hard to go back natural. Oh, it takes too much work. What do you think about that when people say that?
I tell them to embrace their natural state. I tell them your natural hair is just that, it's natural. So when you do anything that's unnatural, like, silicone or something like that, your body's rejecting anything that's not natural to it. So a relaxer, your hair is always reverting back. As soon as it grows back out, it's coming back out as an afro.
Right.
And then you have that demarcation between your afro and that straight, stringy perm hair.
Right. And then also I had another question. Keratin treatments. I hear a lot of people who have natural hair who have said that they're like so disgusted because they said they got keratin treatments and it changed the pattern of their hair. They said their hair, their hair was natural, but then now their hair is like straighter and they didn't want that. So is keratin like for what? Yeah.
Okay.
What's the deal with
I
that?
haven't messed with keratin treatments and that whole trend for about, I want to say like 5 years.
Okay.
I haven't had a plethora of, women coming, well, hey, I want my hair straightened or I want a keratin treatment. So I am not well familiar with it anymore. What I do remember is keratin is what our skin and our hair and our nails are all made
Right.
of. It's all keratin.
Right.
So when it hardens, it's keratinizing. That's what we call it. So I do know when you use a keratin treatment, it's a strengthening treatment.
Right.
It's to get your hair fortified. It's so if you're getting a keratin treatment because you think it sounds good and you don't need it, you can be causing a problem for yourself.
Right.
Because too much of anything is a problem. So if
This
your hair is
is
already
true.
strong and healthy, you don't need a keratin treatment. You're
Right.
causing a problem now. You're giving yourself something you don't need.
Right.
So, but I don't do keratin treatment.
Okay.
Wow. Now I see a lot of people that, that have the, and what you said is only 60 minutes, and they told me, oh my gosh, it took me 3 hours just to get braids or whatever, and I said, wow, because I was asking about, certain, when I see people with the twisties and all that, and I asked, well, how long does it take you to get that done? And they told me like 3 hours.
I don't know why.
Wow.
I don't know why. What I've noticed is that they're just creating more work for themselves.
Yes.
Time is the commodity here. So
Yes.
we want to work with that. That's where your money is at. If you can convince your clients to come to you because of the time effectiveness, you're already winning. You know what I'm saying? But I think they're wasting their time because they're going to shampoo, and then I think they're out there drying their client's hair, and then they're just spreading it all the way out. Where it's a one-stop deal. Just get it done.
Like back in the day, this is so funny. Back in the day, I used to say to my mother, I used to get so upset because I couldn't get a bush. Back in the day, the bushes was out. Everybody liked the bush. And I used to be like, Mom, I can't get a bush. She used to say, well, stop acting like that. You have beautiful hair. Why are you worried about a bush? And I used to get so mad because I wanted to, be like everybody else with the bushes but she said, your hair is not like that. You cannot get that. And and at the time I was getting mad. I really, really wanted to have a bush. And because of my hair is, soft, she said, no, at that time I just couldn't. And I said, well, what's going to make it? Can I make it? Can I get something to make it a bush? She said, no. You just be thankful that you were born with nice hair, your texture. Don't worry about getting a bush. But I did want to, as a kid, you always want to be like everybody else. You see everybody else in school. Oh, yeah, look, I like the way, and I thought it was handsome when I seen some guys put the pick in their hair. Back then to me as a kid, it was like, oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, I like that.
You talking the 70s?
Back in the 70s and 80s, too. 80s, they wore it. They wore bushes back in the 80s.
I want the same problem. My hair is, it can get an afro, can lock and can braid, but it's always had that curly, what girls call pretty hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I got teased for it. They was like, you're not all the way black. You got all this stuff. And I'm like, what? I thought I was ugly. And I grew up and I found out the stuff they was teasing me for were attributes that people like.
You got a call, I think. Let's see. Dr. Roxanne Contee Show. Good morning.
I'm here to tune in for Alex. Is Alex there now?
Yes, he is.
Hello.
How you doing?
Crystal. Hi.
Hey, Crystal. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Good to hear your voice.
All right, Crystal. Wonderful. What would you like to say to Alex? Are you one of his customers?
Well, no, but he does good work, yes, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, he does.
The venue coming. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. You can say something.
Yeah, the venue coming on Sunday, right? It's a Sunday already, right?
It's on Juneteenth, Father's Day.
Oh,
Yeah,
Juneteenth.
and she's actually going to be there selling candles.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
okay.
Passions by Crystal, right? Isn't that your slogan?
Well, Pearl's Passion by Crystal
Pearl's
Candle
Passion.
Co.
There you go. That's it.
And there's a lock battle, right? You're doing a lock battle.
Yes, I'm in a competition
Wow.
called South Jersey Lock Battle. I'm up to win $1,000.
Oh,
So,
Wow.
I'm looking forward to seeing all South Jersey lock stylists show
Yes.
up, and we gonna scrap it out for this $1,000. Respectfully, of course.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So, the competition is based on timeliness, showmanship,
Yeah.
and what was the other? Timeliness, showmanship. Oh, creativity, obviously.
You gonna be in Camden?
It's gonna be in Delran.
Delran?
It's called
Delran.
Venue 4037.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right, wonderful. And what day you said on the 17th? On
June
Juneteenth?
19th.
Oh,
which
June
is
19th.
also Juneteenth.
Okay, yes.
Which is also Father's Day. So it's a
Oh,
three-header.
yes, yes. That sounds nice. So, where can everybody like far as like know where to come to if you do have when you do have it?
So it's at venue 4037. That's in Delran, New Jersey. The address is 4037 Route 130 South. It's on June 19th. You go on Eventbrite and type in South Jersey Lock Battle with no K.
Okay.
LOC Battle,
Right.
South Jersey. And it'll pop up. You can use my first name. My name is Alexander, all caps, and it'll get you 30% off any ticket you buy.
30% off. Wow, wonderful,
30%
wonderful.
off. Whoa.
Wow.
Might love a discount.
Wow.
Yeah, right, yeah. Because
Yes.
VIP tickets are $150,
Okay.
and it comes with a chair,
Okay.
and it comes with food and drink.
Oh.
And general admission is $25. It sounds like you're gonna be thirsty, and you're gonna be standing.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, but there's gonna be
Yeah,
vendors there.
Yeah.
Crystal Bates is gonna be there. She's selling her candles.
Okay.
You know, sounds
So
like a
Crystal,
party to me.
you sell candles. Wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, maybe we'll have you on the show one day.
Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you. I would love. That would be lovely.
Yes, you can come and talk about your candles. Wonderful. See, we love to support businesses and everything, so that's what we're about. Dr. Roxanne Contee show is about supporting others.
Crystal's also one of the people that's going to be helping you with the film.
Yeah.
She's an actor as well.
And you're an actor as well. Wow. We don't get to that. We're going to get to that too, because
You doing the film?
we see we have some actors here.
You doing the film?
Yes, yeah. I
Yes,
was talking to her on the side before we started. Yes.
All right, so she hung up. All right, so wonderful, Crystal. Thank you. Somebody else calling. That's fine. Somebody else calling. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, shucks. Hold on. Hello? Dr. Roxanne Contee Show. Dr. Roxanne Contee Show.
Hi, I'm calling to say how proud we are of Alexander here in Camden, New Jersey.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Wow. Okay, all right, wonderful.
Who's calling?
This is Aunt Gigi. I had to
Hey,
call
Aunt
in.
Gigi.
Aunt Gigi.
DJ.
Yeah, recognize on Gigi voice.
I did not recognize Aunt Gigi's voice. What's up, Aunt Gigi? I love you so much.
Yes.
I love you too. You're doing your thing, nephew. I'm
Thank
proud.
you. Thank
Wow,
you.
wonderful.
Yes, I need a retwist, so I'm gonna call you.
She
I
need a
got you.
retwist. Give
I
her a
got
retwist.
you.
That's right. You gotta take your auntie first, right?
That's
Always.
Absolutely, and he always does. He always does.
That's right.
She's the only person that get the same day request treatment. I don't allow
Oh.
nobody to call me
Well, that's
today
so nice.
and sit
Oh.
down today.
Today.
Right.
That's
Nice.
nice.
Nephew.
I love
Yes.
you too.
All right. Thank you so much for calling.
Thanks for calling on Gigi.
All right. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Somebody else calling? I think it was somebody else calling. Maybe we got another caller. Hello. Hi, Dr. Roxanne Contee Show.
That's Maya.
Hey, I was calling in from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, how you
hi.
doing? Atlanta, Georgia's in the house calling up.
cuz.
All right.
Hey,
Hey, Maya.
Hi, Mike.
I do have a question for Alex. So Alex, when you do your twist and you do your shampoo and everything like that, how long do you feel like it should generally take a stylist to go ahead and retwist and style? Do you stick them under the dryer after the styling is complete?
All right, I heard about 4 questions. I'm trying to answer them in order.
Yeah.
The shampoo session, generally speaking, like a person with the density of my hair, I would say 10 minutes. But there's people that come in with long hair, and I treat them like 4 different heads. So that can take me about 30 minutes, depending on the density of the hair. But I try to, on average, get them out of the water in 10 minutes. Now to start the retwist, I don't care how much hair you got, I'm getting your retwist done in about 30 minutes. And I am not drying your hair after the retwist, because during the retwist, before we even got started, I consulted with you and I know what kind of hairstyle you're getting. So while I'm retwisting your hair, there's something that cosmetologists know is called projection. So projection is just when you drag the hair in the direction that you know is going to stay at the end of the hairstyle. So if you're going for a high ponytail, I'm retwisting all the hair up to the high point of the head. So then I do not have to dry them and then manipulate the hair after it's been dry. Because first I'm be fighting the hair. It's dry hair now and it's all going down. So if I pin it up in the direction I know that it's going in style, when I put you on the dryer, I'm drying the style. And it's all going to set and it's all going to be there. The last thing I got to do is your edges.
Wow.
Okay. I do have one more question.
Sure.
So, when you have like a client that has a lot of new growth, how do the stylists manipulate the way that it looks? Like for example, I had a client that came in and their But they show me a picture of a boxy kind of locking. Do you manipulate? Do you break the locks in order to give them that look, or are they basically stuck with their freestyle parting?
That is a very good question. I appreciate it. And the answer is you gotta improvise. So when you have somebody who does not have a perfect foundation, and they showed you a picture of somebody with a perfect foundation, it's your job to just imagine that they have a perfect foundation. Where if you're doing barrels and you know where the parting's going to go to make it uniform, you just gotta imagine that they had it and just give it to them, and they're going to love it because number one, you're going to do a way better job than they're going to do on themselves. Two, you do not want to break their root area to create uniform partings. That's going to cause breakage and thinning and a whole bunch of compromise situations with their hair. And simple, just pretend that they have a perfect foundation and imagine where the parts belong and work as though the parts are right where they belong. And after it's all said and done, if you did that over and over throughout the whole head, it's going to sit perfectly and it's going to be fine. I come into that problem all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that completes my questions. I do want to say, Alex, I'm very proud of you. Keep up the good work. Thank you, ladies, for giving your platform.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Maya, for calling.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling.
I knew it was you as soon as I saw the area code.
It was like Maya.
Yes, it's Maya. We appreciate you calling, Maya.
All right, thank you.
You're right. Have a blessed day.
Bye-bye.
And that's Maya B. She's a singer. She's in Atlanta. She's from
Okay.
Camden. She has an amazing voice.
We got another caller. It's getting hot. All right.
I don't know that number.
The Dr. Roxanne Contee Show.
Yes, I'm calling in for Alex.
Hello,
Hey,
I know the
Alex.
voice. Hey, Miss Lorenza.
Hey, Alex. How's Lorenza?
I'm doing good.
Here are some results from a search.
My hair business, me, my acting, just everything about me.
Oh, yeah, when I went to Rochester, New York, I let them know, too. I let them know about who you know. I told them to look it up on Facebook.
Thank you. I appreciate you always supporting me.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. So, you know Alex from where?
I met him about 3 years ago.
Okay.
I met him and we did an Herbalife thing.
Oh.
You know, you help me drink and stuff. Then I seen him again. You know, you see somebody's person twice, that's free.
Yes.
Free, so.
Yes, it is.
Then he started doing my hair, I think about 3 years ago. I went a big 3. And I
Yeah.
started off with a little, but now I got long hair.
Okay.
When I started, I hated it. I hated the hair. It was a little tiny, but now,
Yeah, we came a long way.
Wow. That's wonderful. Wow. So wonderful that you called in to talk to Alex. His talent is very wonderful. I love to see.
I give him the utmost respect.
No.
And like I say, I ain't never had, I respect him a whole lot.
Yeah.
Thank you. I respect you too, and I love you very much.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you so much. You have anything else to say?
I was supporting this, what's it, 219?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll help you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. We thank you so much for calling up. All right. God bless you. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. That was nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, supporters.
Oh, you got
Love
another
y'all.
caller.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hello. Good morning, Roxanne Contee Show.
Good morning. I was just calling in to say peace to my guy Alex.
Hello.
Carl Jackson.
Hi,
Oh,
Carl.
what's up, Carl?
How are
What's
you?
going on? Old neighbor.
Just calling to represent. I was doing my scrolling on Facebook and I seen my guy on the radio station and it's only fitting if I give a shout out to him. And he's doing big things with his hairstyling, his acting, and just an abundance of things. So shout out to you, Alex. Do your
Thank
thing,
you, Carl.
bro.
Thank you. Much love. Respect, bro.
You already know.
All right now.
Wow, this is wonderful. Yeah.
Say what was that last part?
I love the show too.
Oh, thank you so much. We definitely appreciate you for calling up and letting us know how you feel about Alex, because Alex is wonderful. His talent is great, and we're glad to have him on our show today.
Absolutely, and we're grateful for you to even have a platform to see people, we know with outstanding talent to come on and represent.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, that's what Dr. Roxanne Contee show is about: supporting others and businesses and helping others, get it out there, promoting them. Definitely.
All right, well, you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
Rock on.
You too. Have a blessed day. Okay, enjoy your day.
Carl.
All right.
Oh, that's nice. Very nice, Alex. I know you feel great about that, because you know what? You're wonderful. You're great. I mean, I'm not sure of like your age group, but there's a lot of guys, that out there's not being positive, and you are.
Yeah.
And that's good to see,
Yes.
And just like Corey, y'all younger guys and doing the right thing, and I'm sure younger guys look up to you,
Yeah.
And, younger women look up to you, guys and women, on what you do. In your platform that you have.
Yes, actually, I have a 10-year-old. I call her my niece. She's one of my best friend's daughter.
Okay.
I'm feeding her the education for free. She's
Yes.
right underneath me. She knows how to shampoo. She knows how to retwist. She knows how to
Wow.
color. I'm teaching her how to mix chemicals. She's 10. She's 10, and she's generating clients how I do. Like, I approach you, cold approach.
Yeah.
And she sees somebody that I've taught her how to target.
That's nice.
And she goes and get her clientele. She charges the way I charge. I pay her.
That's right. That's
I pay her
wonderful.
$10 a head for.
And you starting off early. That's
Mhm.
wonderful.
She makes $10 an hour. I remember when I was 21. I had a job doing security for $10 an hour, and I thought I was doing something.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Doing something.
this girl is in elementary school getting $10 an hour.
That's
Wonderful.
Right.
Because I know she's doing a great job too.
Yeah, one day I had to come out of my pocket $100 because my book was big, so her book was big.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had to give her a whole $100. I said, "Wait, is this right?"
Right.
Yup.
Like, is this right now? Wait a minute.
That's awesome.
Yup. I love Coach.
Uh-huh.
Took her to the Coach store, and to see a 10-year-old go inside Coach and buy
Yes.
items without fretting, that was a blessing. I was like, "Can you take a picture of us shopping, Miss Coach lady?"
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is wonderful, wonderful. Yep, it's it's just good to see that what you do, and I want to give a shout out to Rhonda.
Oh yeah, big ups to Rhonda. She's
Yes,
amazing.
big ups,
Thank you,
Rhonda.
Rhonda.
We appreciate you, Rhonda, so much. Hold on just a moment. Caller, another caller. Dr. Roxanne Contee show. Oh shoot, hung up.
They'll call back.
Yeah, call back.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would you
Hello,
So-
supporters.
Yes,
Tell 'em.
supporters.
What would you say to young kids that just want to be a hairstylist? They don't know which way to go or who they could see or whatever.
And this is an unpopular answer. Go to school. Go and get an education.
Right.
I went into cosmetology school with no education. My brother's a barber, and he's the greatest barber in Camden. His name is Marvelous Mel. I got stylists in my family. I had no clue that I was a stylist. I had no clue. I went because I had a girlfriend, and I was trying to get her to work one time. She was trying to put a wig over her afro. I was like, come here, let me help you. And I just braided her hair. And she was like, babe, you can braid? I mean, they was okay braids. They was sloppy. But she gave me the bug in my ear to say, go to school.
Right.
And as an actor,
Another call. Let's see. Dr. Roxanne Contee show.
I don't know if the show was over, but I don't know if you put me on hold or if I was accidentally disconnected.
Oh, maybe it just is connected. Yeah, accidentally.
Yeah, we started Crystal. That's Crystal, right?
Right, you still there?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're still here.
Yes. Hey, Crystal.
Still here.
Hi.
Yep.
I was saying your forum is very appreciated. Your forum is necessary. That's great that you support people, businesses. Thank you.
Yes, we do. Yes. Anytime, that's what we do. My show is about supporting others and promoting others
How to reach you.
and different things. And how to reach me on mine is Dr. Roxanne Contee. Facebook is on Facebook. And also I'm on Instagram as Roxy Model Life. Roxy Model Life, yes. I'm on Instagram as that. And Facebook, I'm on Roxanne Contee.
Uh-huh.
And YouTube is Dr. Roxanne Contee show on YouTube.
Okay, so what was you said Roxy Modern Life?
The model, like I'm a model, so it's Roxy Model Life,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, okay, that's great.
And we have Sharon Pearson, who is my other host here. She can tell you how to reach her.
And how can you get on the podcast?
Contact Roxanne.
Yeah, on the podcast, you can contact me. You inbox me, or you can take this number. You can call if the number that you're on now. We can talk if you would like to be on the show. If you have anything that you want me to promote, anything like that, you can call on this number right here, 443-522-3988.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's my business phone, and also radio phone.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for calling in, and we appreciate you calling in.
Okay, wonderful. So you still talking to Alex?
Yes, Alex is still here. Would you like to say something to him?
Well, I already. Hi, Alex. I just wanted to listen in. I'm listening on what you guys are talking about.
Oh yeah, hey, yeah, that's fine. So to get back to the question, going to school, yes. So I went to cosmetology school to broaden my horizons as an actor. I wanted to be a triple threat. I can't dance, I can't sing. So I wanted to strengthen my photography, and I wanted to learn makeup. I came to cosmetology school to learn makeup. And I'm like, what are makeup classes? What are makeup classes? But they are like, you got to do these nails first.
Yeah.
All right, what are makeup classes? You got to do this hair. Hair came so easy to me. I struggled, of course, but the process of learning it all, collectively, hair was just there. I caught on faster with hair. I still wanted to learn makeup, so I do know makeup, but my strong points in makeup is prosthetic makeup. Making you look like Freddy Krueger, something sloppy. You know what I'm saying? But I can do glamorous makeup, lashes, and eyeshadows and stuff like that, but I really enjoy hair.
You really enjoy hair. Wow. God rest my son's soul. He went to school for Empire.
Okay.
For hair.
Okay.
And I guess he really, I think what his thing was more so cutting hair for barber, being a barber. But the thing with it is, I told him, I said, son, you can really make good money doing women's hair.
Oh yeah. It's
big
a
money,
billion-dollar industry. It's very
so
big.
that's what he was, before he passed, he was thinking about going into more so doing that.
And he worked as a barber,
and
too.
He did work. He worked as a barber, but he was more thinking about, because they make more money, on doing women's hair and everything.
So your question was, my advice to the young people that wants to do hair, yes, go to school and don't get discouraged. And then once you get through school, your job now is to build a clientele for yourself. That means you're going to have to do work for free sometimes. You got to let people know that you're valuable. Right. After they know your value and they calling you again, this one ain't free, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
because I work with kids and they say that. They say, Mr. E, what should I do? When I'm graduating stuff. They going, well, she's 14 now. So that's why I wanted to bring that to her attention for somebody that's in the field,
But you know what my real answer, because that answer was catered to people that want to be a hairstylist. Right. Now, my advice to people that's just like 25, I ask people that's 30. I asked them this question: what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah, she was 14 though.
I say, what do you want to be when you grow up? Because it applies to you. Well, obviously not us, because we're where we want to be. We're climbing our ladders. Yes. But people that's out working 9 to 5 and they feel like they're stuck. I ask them, what are you good at? Yeah, right. What are you good at? That's what you need to be doing. Yes. A lot of men, they're not man enough to become a hairstylist. They think that is too soft.
And that's not true. And that's the whole thing. And what you just said, that was my next question too. Because, when men do hair, they swear, oh, he's gay. He's this, he's that. No, that's not true. You have all kinds of people going into, and trust me, my son definitely wanted to do hair, and no way, no how. He loved women, okay? Listen. So it wasn't, the thing with it, I think that's just a stereotype, because they thinking the woman only supposed to do hair. No, that's just not true at all.
Yep. My class was 2 men, myself and a guy named Brandon, and I think maybe 3 of us out of a class of 18 are out here doing what we have to do. Right. Yep.
Wow. What's your question, Nancy?
Well, I actually kind of have 2 questions. The first question is, how did you get into acting? Like,
I remember picking it out when I was young. Like I said, well, I didn't say this part. I was never into sports, basketball, rapping. I didn't care about none of that stuff. Right. But I did want something glamorous like everybody else did. So I was like, I could do what Martin's doing. I could do that. So I really, put that in my head. I was like, that's what I'm going to do. That was my big dream. So what I was going to do to fall back when I had a strong brain, I was going to be a lawyer. I was going to do something educational if I couldn't be acting. But 18 years old, was it 18 years old or 21 years old? I had $88, a hope and a dream with the California and build a resume in Hollywood.
Okay.
Like that. I was like, this was easy. So, but I know what it was. I was an East Coast young bull. I had that Will Smith Bel Air thing going on.
Yeah.
So when I went out there, I wasn't nothing special. I was just different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody was like, you should be going to New York. And I was intimidated from New York. I said, New York? That's me. That's my world. I was like, they just like me and probably way more talented than me. So it's like, I'm going to blend in too much with them. So I'm not going to stick out here like I'm sticking out in California. I had a different talk, walk, look. They walked up on me and I'm holding the beer by the neck, right? And they walked up on me like, you ain't from here. And I'm like, dang, how you know? And I looked around, everybody was holding their beer from the bottom, from the base. From this day, I still hold my beer from the base now. And I tucked my pinky in.
Funny.
Yeah. But yeah, it's little stuff like that. But getting into acting, that's how I went out there and just did it. Went to this party, they was like, it's $20 to get in, but everybody there is somebody already or trying to be. They're like, just be friendly, be nice. And I get in line, open bar, and I get in and I get me a I do drink, Henny and Coke. And I get my 2 drinks and I get in the back of the line with my 2 drinks. So then somebody was like, hey, yo, can you get me a drink? Some guy, his name was LaShawn Tucker. I was like, sure, got him a drink. And fast forward the story, he ended up being my first agent.
Oh, wow.
And he put me on to, I never got a job from his auditioning, but he showed me how to audition. My first audition was Iago from Aladdin, the little parrot.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And I bombed. It was my first audition ever, and I trashed it. But
You're doing a voiceover, huh?
Yeah, it was a voiceover. I could probably do a voiceover now that I'm seasoned.
Yes.
But back then, first gig, I needed something, a little bit more easier.
Well, like I said, we gave a shout out to Rhonda. You said something about you and Rhonda having something coming up or doing things together.
Yeah, it doesn't have a title yet. I have my title called Single Life. She has a title called On the Grind, so maybe it's called Single and Grinding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a mashup it's a reinvention of living single, and I want to say insecure. You know what I'm saying? Some modern pop culture stuff like that. It's a lot of political functions, a lot of social functions. Got to invite the LGBT topics because that's what's going on in 2022. I think we have a great story.
Yeah,
a great story.
It sounds like it, that's why I said, if I know she's looking, shout out Rhonda.
Yes, Rhonda, yes, you awesome.
For giving you, definitely he's awesome, talented, and not just do hair, he's actor and doing things.
Yes,
so.
I would love to be a part of Cheaper to Keeper. That sounds so interesting.
Yes. Oh,
and I have stage play under my belt. I was with a play for 3 years called Mr. Steal, Kill, and Destroy.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, you know what? We'll talk about that. We're going to definitely talk about that.
Definitely.
Because,
You can check out my reels on Facebook. I do what I call actors push-ups.
Okay.
I just do little viral sounds.
Okay.
And I do lip syncing.
Lip syncing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like the last 2 I did was a scene from Set It Off.
Set It Off.
Where Vivica Fox was getting fired.
Did
And I cried and everything.
It's the procedure.
Yeah, that one, yup.
It's the procedure.
Yep. And then it's another one. It was like a customer service representative, and I was pretending to be an irate customer. But I think what my online presence is, because I like the whole influencer, this new technology thing we're in.
Yes.
To just keep posting. I think my what I'm going to be known for on that. I want to do lip syncing to women's parts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think, and I have to act womanly.
Yeah, right.
It's just, I'm be me, how mad I get or whatever I'm doing. But it's a voiceover to a woman. Yeah. So I think that's the handicap that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I'm not matching some masculine voice. I got to pretend that my voice sounds this high pitched. So it's fun. It's fun.
Wow.
I'll show you if we get a chance.
That sounds nice. Like you said, different, it sounds nice.
Yeah, I've brainstormed a lot of ways how I want to come in my online presence. So, like, if I was to get 2 predictable. I'll switch it up. I want to do reenactments to music videos that already exist. So or popular songs that don't have a music video.
Right.
I just had to find my way around the copyrights and stuff like that. Maybe I'll call myself this is fan appreciation or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or keep them short.
Well, like you said, fan appreciation. That is how you'll get around it because Star Wars has people do fan films. It's Spider-Man fan films, and so how people got around those films is they called it fan films.
Yeah.
The only thing is that they can't
make money.
They can't make money.
I don't need to.
No, but I'm just saying when they have people working with them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Wow. Wow. You have anything else surprising to us to tell us that you do?
Well,
I'd love to see. I'd love to hear.
I make jewelry.
Jewelry?
Yeah.
Wow.
I make this.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Yep.
You make jewelry?
I wrap stones. My last name is Copper, so I use copper in my jewelry wrapping. It started with lock adornment, so I was just making things to hang unks on hair, crystals on hair. A lot of people, they're all into the energies and crystals and all of that. So I started doing that, and that took off. Every item I made sold.
Right.
That's God. Like,
That's
you know what I mean?
God,
For
like
every, I can go online and go live, and I'll make it right there on their face with my little tools and stuff, and they'll buy it before it's done.
Wow.
That's talented.
Yeah.
God-given talent.
That is.
Yeah.
Have you had a bad experience in what you did? Any kind of like that you had to face, and did you turn it around, or any bad difficult situation?
Yeah, you gotta narrow it down. Where are we at? What part of my life?
Part of your life more so with.
How much time do you have?
The dealing with you're doing more with what you do. Not just not with the jewelry, not with the filming, but with hair.
A bad situation that I turned around.
Anything the situation might came about.
I haven't had any awful experiences. I probably had I remember I had an upset client. It was okay. I was working at Supreme Clientele Barbershop, and this girl comes in. I think she might be 14 or 15. Who knows how old she was, but she was a minor.
Right.
But she was mature enough to tell me what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? But her mom sent her in there, and her mom said, go in there and get this done to your head. Oh. She went in there and got this done to her head. So her mom came in and said, this is not what I sent her here to do, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, ma'am, all due respect, you sent your daughter in here to do an adult's job. Right. And your daughter said, this is what she wanted. This is what she pointed out. This is a picture that I replicated. So she went on Facebook and trashed me. She took a very unflattering picture of my work and trashed me. And
the mother did this?
Mm-hmm. Wow, and then my so-called competitors out there just ate it up like food. Oh, yeah. But what I do, I know better than that. I read too many books, so I know how to behave online. Yeah. I just didn't respond. Yeah. I just didn't respond. Yeah. I wasn't tagged to the post, so my presence wasn't called for. Yes. Listen, silence was golden, and then next thing
you know what? All you do is delete and block.
Not even that. Now, if she would have tagged me, and like at that point, this is a review. This is you're talking to my business, so I have to respond. You took it public, so I'm gonna respond public. Yes. So you just gotta watch what you say and say it with some tact. Yes. And you know what I'm saying? And even offer a solution. Yeah. But she wasn't seeking solutions or nothing like that, and she actually found a solution through another stylist out there. So cool.
Wow. Well, you said some wonderful things, but we're going to get ready to close out, and we're going to have Sharon close us out first, and then I'll be last. Sharon, could you close us out and tell us what you think about the show today?
I just want to say I thought it was a great show as usual. It was always a good show. We had two great guests. I wish we actually had more time because there's so many more things that I actually wanted to ask Alex, but I'll inbox him about hair and things like that. But it was a great show. He has a great support system. It's all about support. And that's one thing, people can talk about it, but his supporters, they were being about it. So that's that's really good to see. It's positive when you have black men who are doing positive things and they're getting highlighted because our black men do positive things all the time. So it's not like it's a rarity when people are like, oh, really? Well, it's not rare, you know, and
Not
they
rare.
need to
It
get more
happens.
shout outs. So
Right.
shout out to Alex and also to Corey who was here.
Yes.
High energy. Much success in your future projects, Alex, and that's it. Oh,
Yes.
and I'll see everybody. I'm going on vacation.
Monday. She's going on vacation. Oh, on
I
my
just came back from
birthday?
Orlando,
Yeah, remember I
too.
told you
You leaving on my
Orlando.
birthday?
I know, that's why I can't be here for your party.
All right, well, we want to get Alex to say one thing, close out. You know,
Come
then
on,
I close
Alex.
out.
If you ever looking for me online, you can find me under Locksmith with
Yes.
no K, all one
I
word,
like that.
LOC
Lock.
Smith.
Smith.
I was a locksmith too.
God
No
bless
K.
you all, follow your
We got
dreams. You know, keep that first.
Okay, all right.
That's cool though. That's
The
cool. I
man with
like
a lot of
that.
hats, okay?
Yeah, my fans, or I won't call them fans, my supporters, they named me Locksmith.
Yo,
And they have like a secret meeting, like what?
wait a minute. You was
It's
talking
like the
about,
beehive.
when you talking about locksmith, your hair. He was talking about locking the door.
keys, yeah.
I know exactly
Yeah.
what he said.
Uh-huh.
I said it was cool. It was cool.
It was
That's
a
what
cool
I'm just
take
saying.
on the name.
Yeah.
I know, he
Name. I was saying the name
He's
is
like, I
cool.
do locksmith.
You know what I'm saying, Rob?
Yes.
He knows what exactly what
Talk
I'm
with the
saying.
day job, bro.
Without the cat. Without the
Well,
cat.
we really appreciate you coming on. I'm to say bye to my fans and my friends. Thank you, my supporters. I know everybody, whoever's been watching, thank you so much for watching on Dr. Roxanne Contee Show. I want to thank my guests, truly, Corey Williams, and definitely Alex Cooper.
Copper.
I'm so sorry,
It's
Copper.
so
Like the
good.
necklace, that's all I remember.
Yes.
Copper.
Yes.
Okay, Alice Copper, okay?
The 29th
I did, you know what, wasn't sure at the time, and then I said, ooh, let me get this right. All right, so we just happy to have you on here, and y'all both are doing a great job. Y'all both are talented, and I tell you, you know, it's not too many people out there that does this, especially black young men. So let's keep it up, and let's get these young boys doing something. Put down them guns and do something. Try to, you know, talk to these young guys out here and get them to do the things that y'all doing. Because you know what? I believe these kids, bring the talent out of these kids. Because these kids got talent.
They do.
But
Yeah,
because
they
they
do.
want to, the first thing they get mad and angry, they want to pick up a gun. But they have talents. So, you know, the good thing that you can do is show all the children what you do, how you do it, and bring them on in and try to help them get rid of all the anger that they got in them, because there's so much anger going on. All right. Thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. God bless you all. You want to say something,
I
Sharon?
just want to say, let's not forget Brother Earl over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We got to give out. Oh, yes.
Shout out to Brother
Shout out to
And
Brother Earl.
And the Red Jelly.
Oh, the Red Jelly. Get over here, Red Jelly. They got to see you. Red
Thanks for
Jelly.
tuning in.
Yeah, this is my tech man, okay?
Yeah.
Shout out to my tech
Everybody.
man.
Thanks
God,
for tuning in,
yes.
everybody.
Yes. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
Did
tuning
you see
in.
Black Men
Thanks
Read?
for
God
having
bless.
What you want to say to Black Men Read?
We got to take, turn it off. Let's,
So we'll see you guys next week.
Or,
You look like one of the photographers that was
Next
live
month.
just don't turn the whole thing off. Just make sure it's on, you know.
Finish, that's all.
You finish and then it come to.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's been real.
Oh,
I know, it's been real.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. You got to take pictures with him. Did you push